That's all right.
Just
But
roll it.
Yep.
All right.
We're rolling.
All right.
But yeah. It's the first time this has ever acted all crazy. Alrighty.
Good?
Oh yeah.
All right. So yeah, here's the vinyl.
It's nice and smooth looking.
Oh, I know. I'm surprised it didn't get actually tore up from the shipping. Because it was...
Pretty clean.
If it was in the mail another day, that would have been broke and this cover would have been water damaged all over. And I'd just waste my money.
Oh, is that the one that was
Yeah.
Okay.
It was... The box just literally fell apart in my hand when I held it. I'm not joking. And it was... The side of the box was disintegrated from the water.
Mm-hmm.
So it was literally, as soon as you grabbed it, it just fell off in your hand. And this was just sitting there with no...
Woof.
Had a thin bubble wrap around it. I don't know how it's still in good shape.
How it didn't take a dump on you.
Yeah, I know. Especially that, like cracking or something. But
Mm-hmm.
no, it didn't. I play it all the time.
That's crazy. You got lucky on that one.
Very lucky. Because, yeah, I've been wanting this one for a hot minute, but I'm not paying what people are asking for it.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff, man. I mean, I get it. You know, it's a rare piece to have, but still, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. They do all kinds of crazy stuff, you know, just to try to get the highest.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I seen one of these for auction this morning. The bid ends today. There's no bids on it. Starting bid was $7.99.
And no bids on it?
No bids. The same guy I've bought one record off of, which actually I brought it with me.
Yeah.
I was the only one to bid on, and I won it. And he has a lot of really nice first issue death metal records.
Yeah.
But what the starting bid is crazy, but the shape they're in is immaculate. I
pretty flawless.
They look brand new, but the starting bid is more than what people are asking for on you know, eBay, Discogs, whatever you can find. It's just I'm not paying that price for it. Then obviously,
which I don't blame you. You know,
because the one they ship from Singapore or whatever.
Oof.
Yeah, I was a little skeptical about it at first, but hey, it only took like a week and a half here.
Oh, no kidding.
Believe it or not.
Actually, that's not bad.
That's really good.
Singapore's a long way.
It's like 11,000 miles.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Which, yeah, this one came from over in the Pacific region. So
yeah,
this took about a month to get here, which it's from an island. So
what do you expect?
It probably boated over to, I don't know, Hawaii or something.
Yeah. Well, it probably went everywhere.
Oh, I know. It probably sat in a runway and got rained on. I don't know.
Da Nang or something like that.
Yeah, Vietnam.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, this record right here it's only like 32, 35 minutes long. It's not long at all.
So it's about like Rain and Blood.
Yeah, very short.
Well, it doesn't have to be long to get to the point.
I know. My favorite song on this is the second, where the rivers of madness stream.
Yeah. There we go.
So yeah, that's Cemetery. Check them out. I mean, they're actually I'm friends with their rhythm guitar and vocalist on Facebook.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, his name is Matthias Laudholm. They're Swedish, so I mean, yeah.
The Swedish.
The Swedes, to me, probably they can make music, dude.
Yeah.
When it comes to this stuff, the Swedish can produce
some killer stuff.
Some pretty intense stuff, yeah, compared to what the Americans make.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love American stuff. And British. Which, you know me, I'm primarily into the death metal stuff.
Yeah. We are under a technical difficulty, but I'm trying to fix this on the whim. I know it's crazy.
Oh, you're fine.
See, got.
Yeah, it works now. No,
Had to reset the camera. on this thing. Bullseye.
Got it.
I think so. Well, as far as I know. But yeah. Yeah, there we go. Well, back to square one again.
All right.
Yeah, what I'll have to do, I'll have to take these videos, the first one where it started jacking up. I'll just marry it to this here. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, if anybody missed,
yeah, Cemetery.
This is a Cemetery, an evil shade of gray. Where'd you say they're from?
Sweden.
Sweden. There you go.
Yep.
Check them out, boys and girls. You can look them up on YouTube.
Anywhere, YouTube, Spotify. I think I don't know about Spotify. They should be Apple Music under their
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Look them up. And that's a very rare record to get.
Yeah, that's a hard find. It took me over a year to find one for a decent price. And once it got posted, I was on it immediately. I jumped on it. I didn't care.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know what I want to show you next. Let's go to some British death metal, grindcore stuff.
Oh.
You know Carcass.
Yeah.
So this is a mini box set. I'll just pull them out for you before we go any further. So this, I have all 4 postcards that came with this. This is from also 91. 91's, to me, is the best year for death metal. I got 11 total releases, I think, from 91. First issues. So anyways, here, you check them out. And they're postcards.
Okay.
And on the back, it tells you the description of how they supposedly died in the pictures. And here's the cover.
Well, this here's going to be Suffocation. Well, 2 Suffocation.
So we got, that's Jeff Walker, which is bassist, vocalist. And then Ken Owen on drummer.
Mm-hmm.
And then I believe that's Michael Amont. I have his signature at home.
Okay.
And then that's, what's his name? Bill Steer.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not a single one of these for sale right now on the internet with all 4 postcards. There's one that with 3 out of the 4.
No kidding.
So the same guy I got the Cannibal Corpse off of,
Yeah.
I got this off of. It was an auction. Actually, I was on the way to Florida. I was on my way to Florida with my girlfriend a couple weeks ago. About a month or so ago, actually. And I was actually driving while I was bidding on this, and I want it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we was in traffic, dead stop, freeway in the middle of Georgia, and I'm on my phone like this, and I was like, I want it. Yeah, this one, I seen them at Bogart's down there in Cincinnati in October with a buddy of mine. It was them, Hatebreed, which this is my favorite. That's probably my favorite album cover of all time. It's just, I don't know, it's different.
It's pretty sweet. Different.
Yeah, that has the sticker on top where it has the limited edition postcard set. Yeah, because there's only 4 listed, and only one has, like I said, 3 out of the 4, and the other 3 have 0.
And you got all 4.
Got all 4. Yeah, then the disc, I mean, it's just Earache Records. I don't think they've ever switched their stuff up.
No. They pretty well keep it straightforward.
Yeah. Then the back. I mean, every song on that's pretty good. The song names: In Propagation, Corporal Jigsaw Quandary, Symposium of Sickness, Pedigree Butchery, Incarnated Solvent Abuse, Carneous Cacophony, I can't even pronounce them, Lavaging Expertite of Lysoside Composition, Forensic Clinicalism, and a Sanguine Article.
Probably anybody does...
any doctors or nurses out there probably know these words.
Yeah, anybody does probably autopsies.
Or...
This probably has something to do with one way
mortuary, something, I don't know.
Yeah. Mortuary type stuff. That's crazy. Yeah, Eric always kept that same type of
that
insignia.
Label.
Yeah.
And this is actually the only record I own. There's still excess from the printing plant on it, where it never cut it off.
That's another rare thing.
Which it doesn't affect play, obviously, or nothing. But
yeah,
it has the excess on there.
You know, I've never seen a record like that.
I didn't. In the pictures, I was confused. Like, I've never seen this. And then the description, it was talking about them. Like, oh,
yeah,
add something else to it, you know. But yeah, I got to reissue this at home, which I play those some more.
Yeah,
I always prefer the originals. That's why I collect them. Plus, to me, originals, they tell a story because it's like, who had this? Where's it been? I mean, obviously they're an English band, but like, from 91, did this sit in a dude's collection from 91 to 2025 until I got it, or
Yeah.
has it been passed around country to country?
Yeah.
Because it has all 4 postcards that you don't see. So.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, having all 4 might have been, he bought that one brand new.
He might have bought it brand new and played it once or twice, and that's it. Never touched it.
Probably got it on cassette or CD at that point in time and bought the record.
Yep.
Never know.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know. It took me forever to find the reissue because I was trying to find it in person, not online.
Mm-hmm.
I found it up there in Columbus at Used Kids Records.
Yeah.
Off 22 or 3, I believe. It's in Columbus. But yeah, I found the reissue, and
I've never been that place.
it's pretty cool. I was just up there 3 weekends ago. I bought 3 records. I bought An Edge of Sanity, An Acid Bath, and Hypocrisy.
Okay.
Yeah, they got, everything. Of course, this stuff's more of a niche.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of classic rock, jazz.
Yeah. Yeah, they carry a little bit of everything, don't
Yeah, they have a whole section, a shelf of metal. Has everything in there from Megadeth, Metallica.
What was like Magnolia, Thunder Pussy?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, they
It's
got
right down the street.
Yep. Oh, is it?
Pretty much. Yeah, it's like 5-10 minute drive.
Well, hell, that ain't bad.
But it's Columbus, 5-10 minute drive, so it's a mile up the road. Yeah, they got CDs too, because I don't think or Used Kids has CDs, but they're in the little cardboards. You got to pull them out and look through them.
Okay.
Magnolia don't. You just have the little
It's all right there.
labels. Yeah, and it says you walk in, and then the back's all the vinyl. Yeah. And they got posters and shirts on the wall as well.
Yeah.
I actually prefer Magnolia over Used Kids, but they're both really cool.
Yeah.
They both have their own style, because actually at Used Kids they have little bands and play in the back sometimes.
Yeah.
Which I've never been there when they play them, but I think it's on the weekend deal or something.
Yeah, Magnolia, they deal with more of the harder stuff, it seems like.
Yep.
Nothing like what? Catacomb.
Yeah, I like Catacombs. Catacombs, and then also Hey Suburbia down there in Mason, near Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's my go-to, because they carry a lot of this stuff. It's what I like. So they have everything from country to rap to
this stuff.
They have a lot of Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
A lot of it. They have their thing that separates them from other record stores is they sell a lot of Japanese pressings.
Oh, okay.
A lot of them with the was it OBI?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Obi. Yeah.
Yep. They have a lot of Maiden, Pink Floyd, Zeppelin, Beatles with the OBI down the side.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting maybe some Iron Maiden like that.
Oh, they got a lot, dude.
I got one.
They got a lot.
It's the Maiden Japan
Okay.
album. Pull it out real quick.
Get it out. Yeah, but Hey Suburbia down there in Mason, it's right near, it's the exit off Kings Island.
There it is. Heavy Metal Army, Made in Japan, live.
I like the OBIs.
Yeah. Yeah, they say the Japanese pressings are far more superior than any other.
That's why I asked him. I said, why you guys why you guys sell this? What's the difference? And he's like, well, it's the quality of the vinyl. It sounds better.
Yeah.
Which I don't own any with the OBI.
Believe it or not, that was actually the very first, because I got it on cassette.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first live album I ever heard.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, back in 83 is when I heard it. Yeah.
And I don't know does this one have Paul on it?
Yep.
That's him right there, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, this is basically their last record, so to speak, with Paul.
They released, 2 full-length albums with him?
Yeah. Yep. And of course, he was on, the demo.
Oh, okay.
Soundhouse tapes, the demo and stuff like that.
And was he when he was in the band, was he the primary songwriter? Do you know?
No, it's always been Steve Harris, usually, the bass player.
Okay.
But yeah, he did most of the writing. Still does to this day, except for, now you got Bruce who does a ton of writing. But, and I think Adrian Smith does a good bit of the writing too. Murray doesn't really.
He's just there.
He's a hell. I mean, he's him and Harris is one that's been there the longest.
Yeah.
Ever since the first album up to now. So
there's still 2 original members still in the band from the first record?
Well,
or 3?
Yeah, 2.
2?
Yeah, from you got Steve Harris and Dave Murray. They're the originals right from the get-go. Because Murray was in the band before, then they broke up.
Yeah.
Then Harris got back with them and stuff, and then they kicked that back in gear, and and that's when they started really farting around and getting good with it.
I prefer, like a lot of bands. I don't know. To me, it depends on the band. If they still have one road to remember, it's cool.
Yeah.
If there's zero, sorry, I won't check you out.
Yeah, I mean, unless they play the music how it's supposed to be played.
Yeah, and not trying to be something else.
Because believe it or not, they there's a lot of tribute bands out there play the music just as good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they've never been heard of. They just play local shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like this one here. This is an early one too. It's an EMI, made in Japan.
Oh, is this okay?
Yeah. Here's another one.
You got another one?
Oh yeah, I got 3 copies of it. Shocker, I know, right? Yes, here's a top load of this.
What do you mean? Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, up to the top.
Lots of thin cover, ain't it?
Yeah, it's like paper thin,
Yeah.
I forget what the.
I'm just rearranging these real quick.
Oh, you're good. And this is actually a top load as well.
I don't think I have a top load.
But yeah, it's a little bit different label.
Yeah.
On that one, it's an EMI label. Because the other one, they would have like the Eddie face.
Yeah.
On the label and stuff like that. Good live record.
So how many copies that you got total?
3.
3. All original?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's like you have a U.S. version, Then of course I got the Japan version. This here I think is the English version, but it's on EMI. This one here, of course, it looks like that one here. Yeah, it's the top load. I actually bought this here at Apollo.
Oh, okay.
Apollo Records.
Yeah, and Chillicothe?
Yeah. $7 for it.
Well, hell yeah.
Which I thought that was pretty cheap.
You got any more in the back?
Yeah, no kidding. But yeah,
Yeah, I stopped there a few times.
Yeah, I bought a couple there. I bought a couple records over there once in a while. But
Yeah.
But it's pretty good stuff. He's got pretty decent stuff. I know he gets a lot of Taylor Swift in, but people love that stuff.
That's what it sells. It's a business.
Yep. I don't blame him one bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to buy it.
Nah, I'm not either.
I mean, given the stuff that's lingering around in here,
Yeah. Same in my collection.
I mean, I got the new Jelly Roll. Yeah, it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
But he stays in his lane when he makes his own records.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to be jumping around doing
everything.
Well, he was on that Metallica. He sang a Metallica song or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's not good. It's not.
Yeah.
His voice does not even come close to
anywhere near that.
Yeah.
Realm, I guess.
But it takes a lot to go out there and sing something that's out of your wheelhouse, literally.
Yeah. Yeah. And Jelly Roll, I mean, obviously, they put on a character, celebrities, but him as a celebrity, I feel like he's an actual good person. You know what I mean? Like he actually cares.
Yeah.
That's
just like him and Luke Bryan. Yeah. I like Luke Bryan.
Yep. That's what my girlfriend had me watching The Voice, or American Idol, I mean, past couple weeks, and they're all in there. So
yeah.
I don't know.
It's pretty good stuff.
They got me hooked on it, so I was watching it with her.
Yeah, you get hooked on that stuff. You can't get away from it.
It was good because it has Lionel Richie, Carrie Underwood.
I actually seen Lionel Richie.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, believe it or not, it was during the 50th anniversary of Walmart. I went to the shareholders meeting down in Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
And, they stage you up in the dorms and stuff like that. Of course, it's up on this big hill. You walk down and stuff, you walk by Razorback Stadium. The place is huge. It's like they carved this out of the side of this hill and stuff and put this stadium right there. Like it's in a bowl. But yeah, you walk up, man, you just see everything in there. But yeah, I've seen Lionel Richie, Celine Dion.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. Zach Brown Band.
Yeah.
They were there. They did all kinds of stuff. And who was it? Justin Timberlake was like the MC.
They made some good money from Walmart.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they got paid handsomely.
Yeah.
So,
That's pretty cool that they did that.
Yeah. It's pretty neat,
Yeah. Something.
Yeah, better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, instead of just here, man, pizza party.
Actually, they had a icy truck up there today.
Really?
Yeah.
Not just out in the parking lot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give you a cup of ice, and they got all the flavors there on the side. Just
Oh, was it the Kona ice truck?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Those things
It's-
are good.
Yeah, they ain't bad.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I got strawberry. I like strawberry.
Nothing wrong with
It
them.
was funny. I walked up there. She goes, "Guys, any flavor?" So you got tequila? Yeah, being a dork.
I'll start taking your own little bottles to work.
Well, now. Which, whatever. That's what I do. I get. Uh-oh.
I don't know which one I want to show you next. Let me look through real quick. I got a couple more. I didn't know how many to bring. Show you.
Oh, you're all right.
You want to see the big one?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it with the big one. We'll get to that in a second. So this is a 95 European press of Death Symbolic, which is another hard find.
Mm-hmm.
That's a VIP pass. I bought it off the internet. I didn't actually attend that. So Death to All, it's kind of like the Death tribute band today.
Mm-hmm.
So I have autographs from Gene on drum, Steve on bass, and Bobby on guitar, which Bobby and Gene was actually on this album.
Okay.
So I bought this from a dude in Greece.
It's a long ways.
I was a little skeptical. I mean, some of them countries you just got to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right. So I bought the damn thing. I mean, it looks brand new. I mean,
Is that a grease pressing?
no,
Or,
it's the Holland, or I guess the regular Euro Roadrunner pressing.
okay.
The inserts just lyrics,
Yeah.
pictures of the band, and then actually
Nothing outrageous.
no, it's nothing crazy. So there you go. Check that out. And then the back of it's just the pictures of them. So Bobby, Gene, Chuck, and then Kelly. Kelly is in another side band now. I forget the name. I just seen it the other day.
It's not Cynic, is it?
No.
Because that seems like they all did
I know.
their rotation with that band.
And Chuck stayed. I mean, obviously it's his band, but
Yeah.
yeah, this is probably my favorite album from Death.
Well, it's got Crystal Mountain on it, so
Mhm.
Zero Tolerance.
All the songs on this are really, really good.
Yeah.
My favorites probably Sacred, Serenity, or Crystal Mountain.
Crystal Mountain's pretty good.
Crystal Mountain's pretty good too for everyone.
Yeah.
It's a go-to for a reason. Now the big boy in front, I pulled out. So this is from 1993. It was the show in Detroit, Michigan. So this is actually signed by Ralph Sanatola, which you know him. He played in it's either King Diamond or Diamond Head.
Okay.
Or no,
Probably King Diamond.
I got that mixed up, I believe. So, anyways,
Anyway.
he wasn't on the studio album. This
Yeah.
was the tour for Individual Thought Patterns. I
Okay.
didn't bring that copy today. I forgot it. So he's on that one, or no, he's not. Andy LaRock
Okay.
is on the studio for Individual Thought Patterns. So he
Okay.
subbed in for the North American tour.
Mhm.
They had another guitarist for the European. So then the blue is Gene Hoglan on drum, which actually he's now in Testament, I believe.
Yeah.
He just left. Then on the back, we got Steve DiGiorgio, which he is in Testament now.
The bass player.
I just seen them a couple weeks ago. And then we got Chuck Schuldner's autograph right there.
It's a hard one to find.
I'll let you touch it. Yeah.
He was okay as a bass player.
Yeah, he's been in
See what I did there?
Yeah.
You didn't catch that? He's a guitar player, not bass player.
He's
That's pretty cool.
he was in Ice Earth too. Steve DiGiorgio.
Yeah, briefly.
Testament. Megadeth.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of bands.
He's been around.
Well, mentioned Cynic.
Sadis.
Yeah.
Because Sadis is his band pretty much.
Oh, yeah. And he was in Cynic as well.
Mhm.
He's been in a lot of
He's
bands.
been around the block.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the big ticket item.
Yeah.
Literally ticket.
I It is Ticketmaster. You know, when we talked about that.
And that tour was with Gorefest, and Gorefest is from the Netherlands, which is another death metal band.
Mm-hmm.
I only have their second album on vinyl, which I went there first, and then Sacrifice. They're from Canada. It's a thrash band.
Oh, I know Sacrifice.
I figured you knew them.
Oh, real.
Soldiers of Misfortune is my favorite.
That's a good record.
Which I don't think they put it on vinyl when that came out, which I have the reissue.
I got the picture disc of it.
Really?
Yeah.
You have to show me that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's... actually, I have it in a hard case at home. I don't just leave it in this.
Yeah. I actually figured out many years ago how to play that Existence Within Eternity. Mm-hmm. It was actually pretty easy at that point in time. Hell, I forgot all that garbage now. You know, it was yeah. It don't work as well as it used to anymore. But yeah, we actually figured out the beginning of it and stuff. And
I like them. I mean,
they're a good band.
Actually, I didn't know who they were until I've heard of them, but I didn't really know their music until I bought this ticket. I was like, "Who's on here?" It's like, "Oh, Sacrifice." All right.
They're a good band.
Yeah.
They've been around. Well, it was back in the '80s and stuff when I was listening to them.
Yeah. Yeah, this is. I don't even know how. This is probably one of one. I mean, it's in really good shape. It has all four on it.
That's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, then there's no skips or pops, scratches on this.
Yeah, because I actually got a Sacrifice CD. God knows where the hell that's at.
It's back there somewhere.
Yeah. I think it's over on that side. But.
Yeah, this is one of my gyms to me. I play. I probably play this like once every 2 weeks.
And you mentioned earlier that they actually remastered that.
Yeah, they just put out another reissue of it like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
And that's the only one I need to have the Death records. Mm-hmm. It's the only one I need.
So I got the 95 issue, I have the 2014 issue, which I brought here, I think last time I was on.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the white disc, and then the new reissue.
Yeah.
I like Symbolic.
It's
like cool. Your Iron Maiden, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Death's a pretty good band.
Actually, I brought another one, too.
Uh-oh.
I'll go ahead and pull it out. Hold on. I got some stuff here to sort.
Yeah, you got some money sitting on that chair.
Yeah. Which I know you'll like this one, too. This one is a really hard find. In good condition.
Ooh.
This is from '98.
I can already tell it's different.
With the original sticker price of $23.80. So I actually bought this off a dude in Brazil. Whew. It took like 2 weeks to get here. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. I'll give you 25 for it.
Then I got a Richard Christie autograph in the back.
Yeah. I still think he's one of the better drummers with Death.
Yeah.
Dude's an animal.
Yeah, right there, Richard. He was actually an electrician while he was in the band.
Yeah.
So the one at this is, a lot of them are booted because the cover is different from the reissue.
Yeah.
So all the booted ones of this, a lot of them are with a yellow, not really gold. And same with the lettering down here as well.
Okay.
Because at first, they didn't like the album cover. I don't know why. So the reissue that everyone sees today, that's what they switched it to in the early
It's a lot
2000s.
more cleaner.
Yeah, I like the reissue one better, personally, but I had to get the original.
I actually like that cover. It's, to me, I think that's still their best record.
I gotta go Symbolic. Yeah. This one is pretty good.
Yeah.
This is the only one on Nuclear Blast Records, though.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the final one of the 7 Death albums.
Mm-hmm. And that's the OG.
Mm-hmm.
OG.
From '98. Yeah, the cheapest one right now, which I didn't pay that for it.
Yeah.
The cheapest one on the internet, I think it ships from Denmark or Switzerland. $900. I didn't pay that for it. But yeah, and then I found the autograph. I actually bought that on eBay for like $30. It's the only one on the internet. So yeah, I got that. And then actually, So, yeah, Chuck, Scott, he's dead as well with Chuck.
Christy.
Richard. Then Shannon, that's the name, Shannon. He's like some country boy now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he doesn't have any, he doesn't do bands. He has short hair.
So he's done with it.
Yep, he's done with it. Then I'll show you the disc, or the label in the middle. I mean,
I'm pretty sure he gets money every month. For this record.
Oh, 100% he has to. Then actually he's on the Control Denied one as well.
That's a good record.
There was supposed to be a second one, and they actually recorded it. But before Chuck died, he told Tom Morris of Morris Sound Studio, don't release it unless you know it's good, and they never put it out.
So they're waiting.
I don't think they ever will. There might be like a demo of it come out soon, but yeah, it's never been out. And then there's the label.
Squeeze me.
Yeah, I think I actually bought this off a dude in Kansas because that's where Richard's from.
Okay. Yeah, he's a big Royals fan.
Yeah, he's on the Howard Stern show now.
Yeah.
I seen it. I was like, oh, I gotta get it.
It was messed up because when he was on Stern, of course, he did his first record.
Mm-hmm.
Solo record.
Yeah.
Stern played it. He's sitting there critiquing it because why in the hell do you have to play drums and act all crazy before a song starts? It's like, you don't get it, do you?
Yeah.
You don't get it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people with mixed opinions on him, but
He's
a
a douche.
Mm-hmm. This is very flimsy.
Yeah, see that's one thing about those imports and stuff like that.
So flimsy.
The covers are real flimsy.
Yeah. Which is their Death's first three is on Combat.
Mm-hmm.
Then Human, Individual, and Symbolic are Roadrunner.
Yeah.
And then this one's Nuclear Blast. So, I mean, he had a good record label behind him the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, I have duplicates, first pressings of their first and their second record, Leprosy. Which I'm looking for a third one on their Spiritual Healing. I have the UK press. I want the US Combat press. I don't have that yet.
I'm pretty sure someone here in the States has it.
Oh, yeah, they do. I've seen it, but people want like $200 more just because it's the the U.S. press.
Yeah. Well, their cover's probably a hell of a lot stiffer.
Oh yeah. like my Scream Bloody Gore from '87 is a lot more, I guess, stiffer than this paper.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't care. I got it. You know what I mean?
It's in actuality, for the year of it and everything, the cover's in pretty good shape considering, as flimsy as they are.
Like I said, did it sit on a shelf? Because I bought this off a dude in Brazil. So has it been in Brazil since '98, or was it in Europe for 5 years and some dude sold it back in the day for $50?
That's possible.
Yeah, you never. I mean, you don't know. Then I got I think like 3 or 4. We could speed run them real quick.
Uh-oh.
I know you see it. I'll show you. Morbid Angel.
That's OG?
OG, 89. Altars of Madness. Some say this is the first Death Metal record. Not Scream Bloody Gore or Possess 7 Churches. They say this is.
Well, if it was released before that.
Well, this was released after both of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah. People say this is the first death metal because it has the actual traditional sound.
Okay. Well, I get that then.
Yeah. So I actually bought this off a guy. The same guy won the Cannibal Corpse and the Carcass off of auction house.
Okay.
This shipped with the Carcass. so yeah, it's original. It just doesn't have the hype sticker on it, which is it's a hype sticker. Yeah. A lot of people, they get pretty crazy about them. And then the back of it, which actually
it's cool. It's a cool cover.
I think Dan Seagrave is the artist of it. He's known for some pretty kick-ass album art.
Some gnarly ones.
Standard Earache. I got the insert as well.
Is that the skeleton playing a flute? Well,
yeah.
Playing a femur.
I've never noticed that. You're right. That's the crucifixions.
That's nifty.
Yeah, check it out, man. I don't care. Then, just the back.
Playing a femur.
If I can lift it up here. Because Richard he's dead now. Richard Brunel, the guitarist.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Pete, I bought drumsticks off of him.
You play drums?
Me? No.
Oh.
No, I don't know what era they're from. I bought them. They're signed, both of them. Yeah. It's a set. So I was like, hell yeah, I bought them. Which actually, he's selling like drum heads and cymbals now from these albums back in the day, and he draws art on them.
Oh,
and
okay.
He sells them.
Oh, he's an artist.
Yeah, he's a big advocate for animals too. Big
Okay.
advocate. Him and his wife, because him and his wife, they've been updating me about my tracking for the mail because I ordered it about a month or two ago. They never shipped it until last night because the weather stuff. I don't know. Anyways, they've been texting me and updating me, so it's pretty cool. I'm just texting Pete on Sandoval from Morbid Angel. Yeah, recorded at Moorsound. I actually just visited Moorsound last month in Florida.
Okay.
David Vincent. I only care for the Morbid records with David. After, so it'd be this one, and then Blessed Are the Sick, which I didn't bring that one. Covenant, which is probably my favorite. That one's expensive. And then Domination. Anything after Domination.
Yeah, because I think I got Domination. But
It's like the green.
yeah, and it has like Bible or crosses or whatever on the cover. I think that's it. Well, that was the era of Pantera when that record was released.
Okay.
I think around 91, 92?
Domination would have been 95.
95.
Maybe, are you thinking about Blessed Are the Sick?
Uh-uh.
Because that was 91. The 93 was Covenant. Covenant's probably my
It's
favorite.
Domination because it's got that...
Has like a groove to it.
Yeah, it's got that Pantera-ish type groove to it.
Yep. Yeah, because this one's like just straight, like there's no slow.
A lot of anger going on there.
Blessed Are the Sick and Covenant, they're pretty much up there for me. They're even. But this one's still pretty kick-ass too. Yeah, Dan Seagrave. Dan Seagrave actually is the artist for the Malevolent Creation cover. And he did a couple of them Entombed cover arts. He's been around too.
I like Entombed.
I didn't bring that one. I have Clandestine. There's
OG.
second one. Yep. I want Left Hand Path, the first one. I don't want that one. But I have reissue.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, I love that cover. All the souls trapped, I guess.
I actually think I had that on cassette back in.
Really? That's pretty cool.
I wish I would have kept all of them. And they were all basically, if you want to say first pressing. I had on cassette.
Cassette CD to me, I don't care. It's still original.
Yep.
And I get picky with that. Sometimes I buy CDs. I want the original year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I can't find it, if it's like $80 and I find the reissue for $5, literally for CD.
$5 it is.
Yeah, $5.
And a lot of times they'll throw a couple extra songs on or whatever.
Yeah. Like a live or a demo or... Yeah, and obviously just a regular earache label, nothing crazy.
Unlike the Combat, because Combat would like camouflage your labels and stuff.
I like the green camo.
Yeah.
My Scream Bloody Gore, it's the gray camo.
Yeah, I think that's what my Sacred Reich is. I haven't looked at it in ages, so hell, I wouldn't know.
We'll go on to this one. This one's a pretty heavy hitter. This is from 90.
Oh, really? Oh. This is OG?
OG. Deicide. I bought this... I think I bought this off the woman I bought my Malevolent Creation, my Human, and then my Spiritual Healing off of. Yeah, I believe it's the same one I bought off.
Yeah, because I bought that on cassette when it was released.
Really?
I listened to it and went, this ain't Slayer. I got rid of it. I should have.
Well, you didn't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But who knew,
Yeah.
You hear a lot of bands that play this type of music. A lot of them don't last no more than 2 or 3 records, that's it.
Yep.
Because, a lot of times they just don't get that.
Fuzzed out.
Yeah, they just don't get that following.
Which I only prefer their first 3, I guess, but my favorite is their first and the third. The third one, Once Upon the Cross, the white cover. That one, I got the original CD, but that one just start to finish, it's like someone's just punching you the whole time. Yeah, I mean, it might be an RC Press. Road Racer. It's still Roadrunner. And then it's the guitarists and Deicide are brothers, Eric and Brian. And then there's still Steve and Glenn are still in the band, drummer and Glenn's vocalist and bassist. Steve, if you watch some drum cams on him of shows, even today, that dude's, oh my gosh.
Still getting at it.
I don't know how he doesn't fatigue out.
Yeah.
The whole time it's just the double kick. Just boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Yep, flimsy.
Oh, yeah.
Flimsy record.
That record's only 30. It's very short. It's like 31 minutes, 32.
1990.
I believe that's who I bought it off of. That woman I bought the other 2 or 3.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
See, if I would have known better back in.
Bought them all and kept them.
Yes. Probably would have bought 2 copies. One to listen to, one to put back.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like some of the people that have the huge collections, I mean, of all originals, they just bought them and they just kept them.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knew this would have been, or any of this would have been money today?
Oh, my.
Well, it's like the records today.
Mm-hmm.
30 years, they might be, it might be worth something.
Might be a mint.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hell, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's something my daughter's got to figure out.
That's what my dad was telling me this morning about all mine. He's like, if you got a kid, you got to explain to him they're worth something, not just sell them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, pulled the cord there. I think I got 3 more to show you. No, 2 more.
Pull the plug.
I didn't bring that. Oh yeah, literally. Yeah, I believe I got 2 more for you here. Yeah, 2 more.
Ruh-roh.
We'll do some Bathory real quick because we mentioned them earlier. So this is the German issue from 90. Yeah, 90. Has the gatefold. It just shows like the ocean in the middle. There's no lyrics in it or nothing.
Yeah.
And actually, I have the merchandise card with it. We could do a money order in for a T-shirt.
Y'all send that in, see if you get a T-shirt.
I bought this off a guy in Finland, I believe. Yeah, you just can't find them in
Them
America.
crazy Finns.
All the Europeans have everything.
Yeah.
Like all my, I guess, first pressings are 90% of them from Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this one, I mean, this is...
Well, they're a European band anyways.
Yeah.
Which I get, you know.
Then actually, the song listing on the back...
Hammerheart, okay.
The song listing on the back, they're not in order. They're mixed match on purpose.
Tipses.
That's like his second record, The Return. I was actually just posted that on my TikTok the other day.
On it?
So it's a poem on the back.
Yeah.
Well, it's Old English font, so it's a poem, and then each song listing has like you could obviously it's enhanced. I guess it's called. You could tell it's a song, but they're not in order either. It's a poem, and they're just in there scattered around, highlighted.
Don't want to keep you guessing, I suppose.
Yeah. On the reissue of this, they are in order. The original, it's not.
It's a little bit stiffer vinyl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Noise.
And this one will bump. I mean, it jams. Let me tell you. Noise International. And actually, Black Mark label production, which the next one I'm about to show you is from Black Mark. His dad is the owner of Black Mark. Bathory's dad, or Corthon.
Okay.
Yeah. So his dad ran it, and no one knew it was his actual dad until, well, after both of them died.
Yeah.
And there's still no hardcore evidence of it. So I have like a cemetery. They're all Black Mark. There's another band from Germany, and Invocator. I can't pronounce it. Invocator. Edge of Sanity. They were Black Mark. A lot of the obscure Seance, or however you pronounce it. They're from Sweden also. I like the Swedish bands, as you can tell. Swedish metal it's up there for me.
Well, I think that's actually where death metal actually.
The sound is just what's like Entombed, like we are just talking about, Left Hand Path. That's the first. A lot of people say that's the first death metal too.
Okay.
And it came out. It was written in '89, released in '90. Because their first name, it wasn't Entombed. It was Nihilism.
Nihilism.
Nihilism. So I got one more for you, Dave.
Uh-oh.
And I was just
Better be good.
I was telling you about this the other night. Or well, the other day when I was here.
I forget a lot, bud.
It's an Edge of Sanity, Crimson. This is from '96. This one's a really hard find too. Actually, this is the one that came from Singapore.
That's the Singapore record, huh?
Yep, that's a German issue from Black Mark. So there's one song on that record. It's one song.
Okay.
It's 40 minutes long. But you could differentiate.
Yeah.
So on like YouTube, Apple Music, they're parted out. It's like part 1, 2, 3, all the way to 8. But obviously on the vinyl, it just cuts straight through it.
What was it, like a 30-minute song or so?
So it's 20 on the front, 20 on the back.
Oh, damn.
And then there's a Japanese CD, which I don't got it. It's like an additional 2 minutes of some. I think it's like the outro, which
Okay.
I've never heard it. But yeah, this has 21 front, 21 back, like I just said, and it tells a story of like the human race in the future fighting
Okay.
to survive. Pretty much, it's. I'll let you jam it before I head out. It's really. A lot of people say this is their favorite from Edge of Sanity. And then
Cool cover.
here's the lyrics. The entire back is all the lyrics. Because it's one song.
It's a lot of gibberish.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they're from Sweden also. So yeah, this is the 96 first issue. And actually they're reissuing this in, was it June 1st now? They're reissuing this in like 2 weeks.
Okay.
I pre-ordered it. It's coming on a like a translucent cherry color. And it's signed by Dan, the vocalist.
Now where can you purchase the new reissue?
So the reissues, I believe they're on Dan Swano's website, Swano Merch or something like that. So he had 50 bundles of the T-shirt of this and lyrics on the back of it with the reissue record signed. I bought it, obviously. But I believe he has other ones on there soon. Which
Well, they put all these lyrics on the back of a T-shirt. Is that what you said?
It has, no, not all of them. I think it's the lyrics from part 1. Part 1 is like the best part of this whole album. Part 1 through 3 is my favorite.
Okay.
Which obviously on the vinyl, it just cuts straight through it. You can't differentiate. So yeah, it's all the lyrics except this little section on the bottom right is thank yous.
Mm-hmm. Old Black Mark Records.
They're one of my favorite record labels, which they're not around anymore. But it's a really good song. Edge of Sanity is a really good band.
Yeah. When did they stop making records?
So they started in 91. And so 91 was Nothing But Death Remains.
Mm-hmm.
I have that one on the way now. From Estonia. Then their second one, which is the band's favorite, Unorthodox.
Yeah.
It's from 92. I have that on the mail from Spain right now. And then 93, which is my favorite, Spectral Sorrows. I'm trying to find a first issue. I found one on the internet, but in the top right corner, there's this original store sticker, but it's like this big. I don't want that on there. And then 94 was Purgatory Afterglow, which is another good one. And then 96 was Crimson. And then Dan Swano, which is the founder, he's vocalist. He does some guitar work too.
Mm-hmm.
He left the band after the 97 album, Infernal. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the band released another one in 98. It's called Cryptic. No one really cares. So then the band broke up, and then Dan reformed it as a solo project in 2003 and released Crimson 2, which I don't have it. He put that out. Yeah. I think it's you can buy it on vinyl. It's just it's pretty much CD.
Yeah.
Released Crimson 2 in 03 and then just disbanded it because it was only him on that album.
Yeah.
And then actually early this year he released another one with just demos from the early 90s. So I don't have it, but so yeah, technically the band's no longer in existence. But Dan Swano, he has a band called Nightingale with his brother. It's not death metal, it's like a hard rock.
Yeah.
They're really good. I just got a CD in the mail yesterday from them. It's a pretty good album. And then he's in a couple others. He just kind of bounces around. He does a lot of solo projects. Yeah, Nightingale's pretty good. Yeah, Edge of Sanity is probably my second favorite death metal band behind Death. They're really good. It's not just like screaming. It's a lot of melodic elements to it, I guess. That's the one I just showed you. I was going to say I have another one. But yeah, Edge of Sanity, check them out. They're really good.
Well, we will.
I'll have you play this one before I leave. I'll have you play the first part.
Yeah.
Pretty good. But yeah, that's, I think I brought 10 today. Yeah. That's all I brought.
Went through a few of them and had a minor technical difficulty.
Yeah. Can't help that, though. That's
it's like, Jesus. It baffled me. It's like, why is that frozen?
It happens.
Yeah, I know. You got to figure, this is the 19th one. This here.
Is it your 19th one?
Yeah. There's a lot of bugs.
Yeah.
Trying to work out doing this type of stuff. I don't know. Because at first I was just going to like, all right, we don't need headphones. So it's easier to hear.
Yeah.
I think it is. But
a lot easier, I think. As soon as you disconnected, I was like, oh, I'm just deafened out.
Yeah. Be all, whatever, I'll link all that together.
Yeah.
And
Be no issue.
I'll get her posted up or whatever.
Sounds good.
Man, I hope so.
It'll be all right.
Because it'll be weird, everything be frozen. Then it comes up the moon and planets. Then you still hear us talking. Then
won't be the first time it happened to anyone. So.
Oh yeah. Still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks for coming out. We're
No
going
problem,
to see what this stuff sounds like.
Yeah, I'll show you real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Appreciate you coming out.
Thanks for having me out,
Thank you
Dave.
much. Yep. Be kind to one another.
Yep.
Later.
Yep. See ya.